Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Ballysprings. Obviously, as you can see, we have changed to a new month, guys, and that is because we couldn't really do much more in October because we had the builders in on the farm, and we haven't paid the bill yet though for the builders. Just be warned, we have to go down and check the inspection of our new fields. I say our new fields, of the new work that we've had done in the fields. So yeah, that's kind of where we are at today. I've already spoken to the guys down at the shop. Now the guys down at the shop have got a trailer coming. It's a class trailer. It holds about 12,000 litres, I think it was. He's told me to look online anyway, and but yeah, I kind of just want to show you some of the new improvements to the farm, guys. Yeah, we had to shut down for the afternoon in October, and yeah, make way for the builders. So yeah, I don't know if you can already see change number 1. We've just passed it, but like I say, we'll go through it. We'll go through it all. Just I'll just get parked up. I'll tell you what, actually, before we do that, we'll drive up to the top because that's just going to be easier. But yeah, we have made some improvements. Like I say, we've got to pay the builders yet. We need to pay them about £5,000. Obviously that's yet to come out of our bank yet. We've got the money to pay it, but obviously we've also had our letter from the bank. It did come last month. We are entitled to a loan. We are allowed up to 10%. As you can see, guys, in our cow field, we have got a brand new wall. It's not exactly the best time of day to be showing this. Oh, there's a little calf eating. Yeah, we've got a nice big double metal gate for easy access, and there is the wall, goes down to there, guys. So that should keep our cows in place. Also, we are lucky enough to have been able to edit the mesh, so the cows now use the entire field. Which is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, that's number 1, and I just want to show you I'm kind of excited about the way the farm's going already. We've been here a couple of months and we've already made some massive improvements to the farm. I'm afraid that today is going to be a bit of a... We've got a lot of things to get rid of today, try and bring in some extra cash. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Yeah, didn't manage to clear the fields in the field on the left, the bales in the field on the left, because yeah, the workmen showed up to do the work on the farm. So I've now decided that from now on, when I'm on the farm, this is kind of, for now anyway, I've spoken to the builders again. They're gonna look at putting us a chicken coop in here. Now that's if it's a brick one. If it's a wooden one, we're gonna do it ourselves. As you can see, I got all the bales out of the sheep field, and I've already stacked them under there. They're here, they're going for the cows, and here we go, guys. Build number 2 that was done. You remember I was telling you about we'd acquired a barn? Well, you know, the builders took it down. We lost a little bit of height in the barn because obviously they had to chop the framework. So we did lose a little bit of height, couple of foot, and we've lost a little bit of width as well because we didn't quite need it quite so long. Look, we've even got a milk churn down there. Yeah, that is build number 2, guys. That we managed to acquire from the builder and from a farmer, and then here we go, the final one that we've had done this year. This will be the only upgrades we do this year. We can't really afford to do anything else. As you can see, we've had another wall put in here. We've had a nice double gate put in here. All works lovely. Little wall there. Could do with maybe adjusting that and maybe speak to the builder and we'll get it shifted over a little bit. Take a few of them stoned off there, put them on that side. And then, yeah, coming along this side there. So, yeah, how about that? Also, the sheep also use the entirety of the field now as well. There we go. Look at that. There we go, guys. I hope I hope you like the improvements that we've spent on the farm, and now we have to pay the bill. There we go. That is our building work done. As you can see, we've got a lot of. Well, that's not ready until tomorrow. I'm hoping this is going to be 92%, so that's not quite ready yet. But yeah, we do have a lot of bales that we do need to sell as well. Now we've got that there. Basically, the idea, I just kind of want to explain this. I know it's a couple of minutes in. We're going to build our house in this bit of land, guys. We are going to build our house in this bit of land. Next to our granddad's old house, we're going to build a more moderny nice house. Look, I'll show you the designs. We're nowhere near being able to afford it anytime soon. Now, unfortunately, it is listed as a British farmhouse, and I know we're in Ireland, guys, but it was the only stone building I could find that wasn't French. So we can either go £45,000, and we can basically buy that one, or we can buy like this one for £30,000. I don't really like that one though, because it's got markers front and back. Same with that one. But yeah, there are options. But yeah, now to stop kind of procrastinating, and I think, to be honest, we just need to skip a little bit of time. We need to sell these bales so that I can use the trailer. It's going to be the only option we've got today in order to... we may not even get much done, guys. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to slow that time down to 1 now. Just for the sheer fact that we need to get some work done, and we can't be skipping the whole of November. Today's plan is to shift these silage bales and go and get the grass silage. Go and get the grass bales off that other field. Now, it's not helped that it's now raining. That has really kind of just... Oh, we've still got some bales that are not ready. Unlucky. Right, let's find out where the best place to sell silage is today. It is at the biogas plant. Oh, I tell you what, we'll go to the sell everything, because... I tell you what, actually, no, we'll go to the bio. I don't know if we can sell at the bio straight away. We might have to own that, and this will give us a chance to find out what we need to... if we need to buy it or not. If we need to buy it, then we can not, we won't go there again. But yeah, that is some awful weather this month. Some awful weather. But as you can see, like I say, we've got... Well, we'll have about 56,000 litres of silage to sell. We'll have some more to sell next month. And we've got some grass bales I would like to try and get rid of. Could... Whoa, I'm sorry, Mr. John Deere. Sorry. But yeah, biogas. We've never been here before either, guys. So we do really need to find out where we're going. But yeah, hopefully, guys, like I say, I hope you've enjoyed the new upgrades. If anyone else is playing on Ballysprings and they want... and they're working on, say, a different farm, and they want like animal pens doing, I can look at doing the nav mesh for you. Right, do you know something, guys? This is slower. This is officially slower than the Fiat. The Fiat went up there at 6 miles an hour, no problems. That dropped us down to 4 miles an hour. That is absolutely insane. Yeah, I was going to show you the trailer that's for sale as well, wasn't I, in the shop. I'll show you when we get to the biogas though, guys, because I don't want to stop in the road, just in case we've got any traffic behind us. Not that these mirrors are any good. But yeah, I think we need to go down here and... right, I'll tell you something else as well. I forgot to tell you. We also have been told we can pick up the Volvo. The Volvo is ready. We also managed to sell the Massey Ferguson 1200 that was on our farm. If you remember, in that barn in field... It was dumped in field 131. There was a Massey Ferguson 1200. We've sold that to the shop. They gave us £2,500 for the vehicle, and basically they're going to restore it and sell it, and I got rid of it for a little bit of quick cash. But yeah, the Volvo is ready, guys. They did inform me. Like I said, I couldn't get on and off the farm yesterday, so I explained to the man down at the garage, and he was like, "No, that's fine, Reaper." He's like, "Just come and pick it up when you can." He's like, "We're not going anywhere." It's a bit tight around here. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to sell here. By the look of it, guys, we need to own the biogas. We will just do a test, but yeah, by the look of it. Oh, that's not even finished fermenting. Hang on. But yeah, we can't take anything to the biogas unless we own it. I do need a little bit of help actually, because I've forgotten what the code is I need to change in the XML to make that usable. I don't want to be owning the biogas plant to have to sell here, but it also limits what we can do with silage. Right, I'm going to drive up to the shop, guys. I'm going to drive up to the sell anything point. I don't see the point in me driving all the way there. Whoa, you could have given me a bit more room, John Deere. Jesus Christ. John Deere's are haunting me today. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to drive up to the sell anywhere point, and then I'll see you when we get up there. Right, here we go, guys. I had to increase time as well in order to sell. We are going to go back to the farm though, and we are just going to change to December. We will need to get some work done in this episode. Just selling a couple of things is not going to be enough for us to do. But we don't really have out to do. We are going to be looking contract wise. But yeah, here we go, guys. Let's see what money we can make from this. Wow, we've just made, we've made basically £14,000. Yeah, I'm really impressed with that. I tell you what, I'm not impressed with though, guys. This tractor is struggling. This tractor is struggling pulling anything. It is. What is it with these John Deeres? The maniacs don't know how to take a corner. John Deere finally realised I don't like their colour green, and they're just picking on me. Maybe they're set out to attack me and sabotage my farm. But no, on a serious note though, guys, it's going to be another jump cut, because I'm going to take us back to the farm, and I'm gonna make it December, guys, because there's not going to be much we can do over in the dark, and we need to get all the grass bales loaded on here. We will have some more silage to sell again. We didn't get the best price for the silage then, but we also just needed to shift some, do you know what I mean? But yeah, can I just... I'll tell you what, I'll meet you back at the farm, and then I'll show you the trailer in the shop, and I'm really thinking about buying it. That's if it's still in the shop. We have missed a lot of November going to the sell point. Right, guys, we are back on the farm. I'm just going to quickly show you that trailer before we... I'm really tempted, guys. It's £8,910, and if we look, it also... Oh no, it doesn't include the extension. It's a nice price. It's a nice price. The only thing I've got is I really fancy being a little bit more British on the series. And I've got the cane trailers. I really like these cane trailers. I think these are absolutely fantastic. These are by 4D Modding as well, the map creator. Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's 15 grand. That's the problem. It's 15 grand for 11,500 litres. This is going to be 8,900 for 12,600. The thing is, we don't really have much need for a trailer. 4.9 ton. I'm just double checking something here. 4.9 ton. We don't really have much need for a trailer right now. That's the only downside. So I'm also thinking that it's, if we don't exactly need it, is it going to be a waste of money at the moment? 3.3 ton. Yeah, so it's a bit heavier as well. But as I said, I'm going to change this to December. We'll just quickly travel to the house. I wanted to get some work done today. We're not going to get loads and loads done today. It's more of a case of, I tell you what, I think, we're going to have to change it to 9 o'clock. We can't be any later. Right. Yeah, 9 o'clock is so freaking dark. But we've also got rid of the snow. We've also got rid of the rain. We've got nearly a lot of these fermenting. That is fantastic. So they're going to be ready to be sold soon. Which again, you know, there's not much we can do now. We'd be looking contract wise. By the look of it, there's one ploughing job. Plough field 25, loosen the soil and prepare for sowing. And that is all there is, guys. So I think we go back into our field. We've got loads of grass bales to sell. I'm just going to make it a little bit brighter so you guys can see. There we go. That's a good time for now. Let's have a look at our animals. Let's make sure. So they're going to need some grass soon. And yeah, they don't need anything for a long time. That is fine. That is fine. 22,000. Oh, it's a new day again. Let's have a look on our phone at the shop. See if there's anything else come up. No, but that trailer's still there. Ooh. Forage harvester. Could make doing silage. If we bought that and we bought the trailer, the only thing we're going to need to do is... I'm having a bit of a procrastinating episode today. So I might do it as a bit of a longer episode because we're not going to get much done. Right, this is the field. It ends in 226. Wow, it's just so long for these field auctions. I could just buy it at that price now, but then it just kind of bugs it out a little bit. But no, we need to get these bales done. We need to keep some of them, but we need to sell some of them as well for a little bit extra income. I don't really have a good place to store them though. That's going to be the problem. I'm going to just use a little bit of super strength just to... oh, we need to go and get our Volvo. We need to go to the shop. Yeah, we're just gonna load them up as quickly as we can so that we can get on with it. Otherwise, this is gonna take us the rest of the episode literally doing, well, not a lot to be honest. Okay, I can't even work this today. Apparently, I can't even use super strength today. So we'll put that one in there like that. I tell you what, I think we'll fill from the back to begin with. Yeah. This is just about trying to get this done a little bit quicker today, guys, because we haven't exactly got a contract to do. I'm a little bit disappointed that there was no contracts to do today, but, you know, if the farms are all caught up on the work, you know, brilliant for them. You know, I wish we were. We've got no grass work we can do now. But we do have a little bit of ploughing we need to get done. Sorry, just having a sneeze. But yeah, we've got a little bit of ploughing we need to get done. So maybe we could look at doing that ploughing contract. It would help cover the cost of the plough. We will most likely be buying the lizard plough because, you know, why not? It does the job. It's cheap, and it will just speed up some of the job. Now, this series isn't all about speed and doing things as quickly as possible, but we don't want to be ploughing a giant field with a 1 meter plough. You know what I mean? We've got to keep the series moving. That's why we've skipped a couple of days this episode. I don't like skipping days. I really don't. I feel like we missed too much on the series. You know, we haven't really got much on our farm. But yeah, we've got a little bit to organise today. We need to go and get the... we need to go and pick up the Volvo tractor. I have told the garage to sell it. So when I say pick it up, I mean we want to go and look at it. I'll tell you what I've got. The problem I've got is, it turns out that the Volvo tractor was my granddad's very first tractor on his farm. Now, we said we were going to keep the Fiat, because the Fiat was the one... Well, we thought the Fiat was the one that he you know, it was like his first tractor. No, it was just his it was like his favourite tractor. It was his, like, most well-used tractor. But the Volvo apparently is the first tractor he ever bought with his own money on his farm. And I don't know if we should sell the Fiat or sell the Volvo. Now, I think that we... I think you guys should decide which one we keep as a souvenir. You know, as a souvenir, as a memorial towards him. The thing is, if we keep the Fiat, we get to use the Fiat. If we use the Volvo, we are going to be well, there's going to be no way we can use it on jobs. I know it's an old school, it's like a 1950s Volvo. It might even drop into the 40s in the era. But yeah, we'll have a look in a minute. Like I say, I am procrastinating a little bit with these bales. I was going to go and sell these bales, but I've kind of got a problem. I was hoping to get more than one trailers. Oh, I'll tell you why. I've got grass. I've got them in the cow field, haven't I? Alright, I was going to say, I thought I had more grass bales than this. Yeah, I do. They're in the cow field. I don't know if we should keep... Maybe we'll keep 5 or 6 bales. I don't know. Or do we sell this field and keep the cow field? Now, we need grass for the sheep. Yes, they eat hay, but I'm keeping... I suppose we could keep it. We could use the hay. Oh, I'm so lost. We need money desperately, but we don't want to run out of feed. Now, I was thinking, well, I'll keep the hay for the cows. The cows have got like 140,000 litres of TMR. Like, you know, like I said, the farmers stocked up on that. I think what it was, when the farmers were helping us out, because our paperwork hadn't gone through for the inheritance for the farm, I think it was more a case of they didn't want to keep coming backwards and forwards, because to feed the animals, so they gave them like a really large quantity of food, and we're like, basically, you know, one-stop shop. Basically, we only have to come once, which I can completely understand. It saves them coming back. Like I say, it's a little bit of a weird episode today, guys, because yeah, we haven't got much we can do. Winter's the worst time of year for us on the farm. But I'm gonna just put this in the yard, and we're just gonna travel to the shop. I want to show you this Volvo. I won't do anything with the Volvo this month. I'll let you guys decide what we're gonna do with it in the comments. So it will be a couple of days for me. But the first few comments will be the ones I kind of take, just because I'll be recording as this one's live tomorrow, so I'll want to kind of do something with it a bit sooner. That is a very tight gap. Very, very tight gap. Yeah, this tractor is struggling. We sold all them hay bales with the Fiat after doing that contract, and we had no problems, and this thing's got 70% more power. Doesn't drive like it. I'm telling you now, it doesn't drive like it. Let me just get this last grass bale on here, because we'll sell these and we'll keep the grass bales from the cows, or at least keep them for now anyway. Although this is the best time to sell. Right, let's just go to the shop. I want you to see what we're dealing with here. We'll go to the vehicle shop. Right, please ignore my Massey Ferguson, guys. I need to move the textures over. There we go, guys. The Volvo Crabat T425. I couldn't even think of that. Wow, listen to that. Let's just have a little drive. Look at this. 18 mile an hour. 18 mile an hour. That is looking fantastic. But yeah, we told the guys at the shop to possibly sell it. Now let's have a look at an idea of what we're going to do. Like I say, ignore that Massey Ferguson. We'll get that sorted. We can get £9,500 for this Volvo. Now it's been restored to its former glory. £9,500. I think it's worth selling. But the problem is, like I say, it was Grandad's first tractor. And it really puts me in a position of like, I don't want to sell it, but I can't keep every tractor that he always had. And I think the Fiat is worth more to us. You know what I mean? We can do more with the Fiat. Let's just park this in the corner. Like I said, the dealership's going to keep an eye on it. They're going to see if there's any interest in buying it. We know what price we want for it now, about £9,500. So yeah, I think we sell it. It's a lovely tractor. Maybe when we got some money in a few years, we can maybe buy it back. Who knows? But yeah, I think we should just get rid of it, to be honest. Right, we're going to take this over to the sell anywhere point. I'll put this into a timeless, guys. We'll get the radio turned on. We'll go and sell this, and we'll get back to the farm, and then we'll get the rest of the bales. Like I say, it's not a very big worky episode today. A lot's gone on the farm. You know, I kind of wanted to show it off. You know what I mean? We've also got to go to the bank as well and collect our money. Like I say, we're entitled to a loan that is worth approximately 10% of our land value. It's our first loan, so it's 10%. On our second loan, we'll be allowed 15%, but we have to pay the first loan off in total. There's not exactly a payment schedule, but I want to try and pay off a couple of grand every month if that's possible. So every couple of months we'll pay £5 off the loan. I think that's going to be the best way to deal with it. Also, the shop has told us that we can finance a tractor. You know, we use the lease to buy mod, and we'll do it as a finance deal. So I don't want to finance anything overly expensive. I'm thinking maybe £70,000 on a tractor, and then we'll get 30,000 in the bank. So you know, we can kind of get an injection of like £100,000. We might look at selling this IMT straight away. It's got its issues. It does seem to have a lack of power when it comes to pulling trailers. And I only bought this really because I thought, well, it would be good at pulling the things. But yeah, I'll get the radio turned on, guys. I'll get this sold, and I'll meet you back on the farm. Right, there we go, guys. We are back on the farm. Yeah, gonna get rid of them grass bales up in the cow field. I've decided that hay is more useful on the farm. It can go in the sheep, it can go in cows, things like that. But I think overall the farm position right now is really, really good. Like I say, we're not going to get over much done. There's not much work to be done. But yeah, we're gonna go and take that bank loan at some point, really, really soon. Trying to decide if getting in and out of here is going to be easy or not. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get a bit of gravel for around here, to be honest. It might even be worth just putting down a little bit of gravel now. We can pay for a bit of gravel. Yeah, let's have a look at some gravel. We're not gonna be able to make this any better, our farm any better, if we're just constantly struggling with weeds. Let's get some gravel. Let's get some gravel down over on this side. That is looking really, really tidy, to be honest. Yeah, that's looking nice. Yeah, it's a new area. It's a new area. We've got to get some gravel down. There we go. That's looking tidy, and it gives. Now we can kind of see where we're going as well. We'll probably plant some trees at some point soon. But like I say, it's all about trying to. Oh, I did not realise that. Hello. Right, that sucks, guys. The gate opens the wrong way. Oh, I'm sure the builders can come in. Although saying that, there was plenty of room. There was plenty of room. Right, we'll have to just leave that open for now. Yeah, we just want to get all these bales done. Like I say, they're not worth loads, but it's a few £1,000. And like I say, I reckon if we get use the dealership and we finance a tractor, I think about £70,000-ish should be good for a new tractor. We don't want to be spending loads of money. We haven't got loads to spend. You know what I mean? Our farm's not massive. The last thing we want to be doing is getting into a financial hole, and obviously a £30,000 loan, and then a finance deal on top. We will be stretching our expenses just a little bit, but we do need to look at something. I'd like to try and get rid of the Massey Ferguson, if I'm honest. As much as I like to have the Massey Ferguson around on the farm, because it's, you know, again, Grandad's tractor. We can't keep everything for sentimental reasons. It's not doable. We have to be wise about this, and yeah. So what we need to do now is decide what tractor to maybe get. If anyone's got any recommendations about £70,000, I don't mind spending less. If we spend less and we get a really good tractor, we might be able to get something else, you know, like a bobcat or something, you know, a skid steer. Who knows, you know. 70,000 would be our limit for the financial deals when it comes to tractors. And then, like I say, it helps us move us along. We can only get these finance deals because we've made really good relationships with the shop. Like I say, we're not really making loads of money at the moment, but they, you know, they trust us. You know, the bank's taking our loan as collateral for the loan. So yeah, I think overall, I think it's working really, really well. I think the farm's going to be coming along really, really soon. Coming along a lot really, really soon. We need to get a little bit of implements though, some equipment, because we need to plough a couple of fields. Yeah, including the sheep pen, including the cow pen. There we go. I love that gate. I absolutely love that gate. So that is a lot nicer up here. We've got this little dirt track up here. We'll leave this as dirt. We've only put gravel down here for the because of the workmen. We need to pay for the gravel as well, by the way, guys. Nothing is free. £500 for the gravel. If we do dirt and grass textures, they're free. Anything like dirt, anything like gravel, £500. Concrete 1,000, asphalt 1,000. Just have set prices because the texture prices on this game are scandalous, absolutely scandalous. But no Giants get away with charging us so much. So there we go. Like I say, all I can really do now is sell these bales as well. It's been a little bit of a procrastinating episode, but this is what farming's all about. We have to get rid of things. 96%. I think what we'll do then, guys, we'll fill this trailer full. We'll skip a little bit of time. And we'll just sell one more trailer load in this episode. Like I say, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I know it wasn't exactly a massive work episode. It was more about farm upgrades, things like that. But, you know, this is what farming's all about. You know, it's... You got to have some upgrades, you got to do this, you got to do that. But yeah, I think we'll go to just a standard colour as well for bales. What colour bales would you like to see, guys? We've got the more colour option. To be honest, I normally go for pink and like you know the really bright pink. And now before anyone says, oh, what do you go for pink for? To be honest, they're easier to see. You got to remember, guys, I'm nearly 40. I wear glasses. I'm as blind as a bat sometimes. And yeah, pink just makes it very obvious to see in a green field. Yeah, this will get us a little bit more income coming in. And then, like I say, there isn't really any contracts to do. I'm a little bit gutted with how little contracts there is to do. But yeah, I'm going to look at maybe getting rid of the auction mod, guys, and we might just pay for fields full price, because the auction mod, as much as I really like it, it takes too long to buy a field. I think the auction should be done a lot quicker than what they do. But yeah, that's that there. We'll just speed up a little bit of time. Like I say, there's no jobs to do. We've only got grass on our farm, so we can't do grass work in winter. This is another reason why we're kind of selling and skipping. All I can do really is put the radio back on in a minute and sell these, and then that should be us pretty much done for this episode. I love episodes like this though, where you don't really do over much, but you're still working your ass off to do it. Do you know what I mean? Plus the days are the nights are going to be getting lighter soon, so that's going to be really good for us as well. Yeah, on the way that should turn to silage. If not, we'll turn it to silage as we get to this sell point. But yeah, I'll put the radio on, guys, and we'll go back to the shop again. 3 loads to the shop. Right, there we go, guys. The last sell of the day. Yeah, it has turned all to silage, which is fantastic. Like I say, we've also missed a couple of days. There's nothing we can do if there's no contracts to do. There's nothing to do job-wise. You know, we've got no grass on our farm to do, apart from a bit of ploughing, and we don't own a plough yet. But we will have a look just before we end though at ploughs, because we desperately need one now. And there we go, 10,500 pound. That's not bad going. Right, the trailer's gone from the shop now. Right, 70,000 pound for a tractor, guys. I'm gonna go from the limit down. See, we could buy a Massey Ferguson 3600. I don't really want an Iseki. I would love this Fiat because it reminds me of the one we're already driving. The problem is it's 15 mile an hour. It's a little bit slow. 126 brake horsepower. See, we want something with a relatively bit of horsepower. 143, 90. We've got the Ford at 100. We could go for the Ford. 150 brake horsepower. We would need beacons. We can also put a front tatcher on it, which means we can sell. Right, so there's some options there. 170 for the RX1. I'm trying to avoid using the Tornado or the Torpedo. We used it a lot on the Somerset series. 70 brake horsepower. 70 brake horsepower. I think that's going to be too big for Ireland. As much as I would love to have that. Yeah, it doesn't leave us with over many options, does it? Not at all. What tyre option? We do have narrow tyres. What if... Oh, hang on. Let me get rid of that engine conversion. That's over the £70,000. But I'll tell you what I'm thinking here, guys. New Holland 8670 comes with skinny tyres. We can put wide tyres, twin tyres. And I'll tell you what I'm thinking. If we can get rid of this red one that we're in at the same time, you know, pay the difference. But yeah, give me an idea. We're going to look at ploughs. Forgive me, I've forgotten. We do need a plough for our farm as well. We don't have much. We're most likely going to be looking at this. I don't know why, but you can kind of ignore the 260 brake horsepower. This kind of lets me do, even if I have to work from the top, to be honest. That's a relatively nice colour. I quite like the faded colours. £17,500. It's an expensive purchase, but it could make all the difference. Like I say, we need to plough, or do we go smaller for now? Do you know what I mean? This is the problem. Do we go smaller and it take longer, or do we spend a little bit more money and get the job done quicker? Plus, it means we can do ploughing contracts. And I know there is a ploughing contract already, so that would be £3,000 back in the bank already. So try and think of it that way. I think, to be honest, I think we need to maybe buy the Lizard plough, and we'll look at maybe trying to finance that New Holland. It's a little bit overpriced for what we said. We said about £70,000, but if we put money towards it, I don't know. We'll see. Let me know in the comments below what you think we should do, because in the next episode we're gonna probably be on our farm anyway. We've got some more silage to sell in the next episode. That could also give us some extra money as well. I am gonna remove the mod for the auctions. As much as that feels cheap at £7,000, it takes too long. Either that, or I'm gonna look at adjusting the time. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's been a different style episode today. But as you can see, we're making money. The farm's had some changes, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed the changes that we've made to the farm. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, smash the like button. If you enjoy the series, guys, please hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers for our goal this for 2023. We're almost halfway there already. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And until next time, I'll see you all later on. Bye for now.